I'm sure you've heard the phrase love yourself before you love someone else, but do you actually know how important that is? Hi, I'm Lennon Zoe Peralta, and I'm going to be sharing how important introspection is in improving communication and relationships. I'll also share some tips as well. Without knowing ourselves, how can we improve and build stronger connections? Last year, in 2024, I went on a self-discovery journey of my own. I sought out help and listened to my peers, and I've improved so much as a person. And also, my relationships are healthier and stronger. Birth counseling and psychotherapy says having self-awareness allows you to understand your needs and boundaries so you can convey them to others and have healthier relationships. Communication is such a big part of relationships, but if we don't know what we truly want or need, how can we properly communicate that to someone else? It might seem difficult, but we need to look at the problem at hand. We don't want to know how we communicate to others or the stature of our relationships and realize we may be the problem. But hey, that phrase that you said back to that kid in high school, "It's not you, it's me," may actually be true. Only 30% of American adults have seen a therapist. This is mainly for depression or anxiety, but most people don't just stop and reflect on themselves. This is our problem. If you experience poor relationships, haven't you thought maybe I'm attracted to these types of people because of something in my past? Yes, I know that sounds harsh, but everything in life happens for a reason. What's important to know is, do you contribute to that reason? And if so, how? In another case, maybe you talked with someone who is so incredibly narcissistic and arrogant that you thought, wow, I really wish that they could see themselves. Or get run over by a bus. But I could bet you $1, and just $1 because I am a broke college student, that that person doesn't know how they truly act, and on the chance that they are aware, they may not know to the fullest extent. At least this was the case for me. I was very narcissistic and arrogant and a few other things too, but then I listened to a friend of mine, and I mean truly listened to them and what they had to say about me, and that made me reflect on myself. Now I'm only a little bit narcissistic and arrogant, and that's all because I listened to them. Which brings me to my solution, listening. There are so many more solutions, or I should say, ways of self-discovery, but one of the most important ones is listening. During your self-discovery, you may want to reach out and ask others about yourself and listen to how they see you. You also want to reflect and listen to yourself as well. Listening to yourself is the most important part. Andrea M. Darcy tells us to listen to our values, core beliefs, our inner critics, so essentially that little voice in your head that's kind of a hater, and to treat yourself. I'm going to give examples and go deeper. Journaling and recording yourself is a good step in recognizing your behaviors. The more frequently you do this, the more self-aware you'll become of yourself. Haven't you ever seen a video of yourself, like from 5 to 10 years ago, where you do something crazy and out of pocket or something that you thought you would never say, and you absolutely cringe and think to yourself, oh my god, digital footprint. Well, if you do that more frequently, then you can actually reflect back on that and prevent it from happening more in the future. The second thing you can do is date yourself. Not only take yourself out on fun dates to get to know yourself on another level. Think about doing those 100 and 300 questions that you ask someone on those awkward first dates, but you ask them to yourself. Learn what upsets you, what comforts you, what you need or expect. We constantly push ourselves to the side, but we need to push ourselves to the forefront. Once we know how to communicate with ourselves, then we can communicate with others. In the end, with understanding ourselves, can we understand others? People make themselves bigger when they feel smaller or unheard. They yell when they are frustrated or can't get the words out. People become silent when they don't know what they want and defensive when you speak for them. These are behaviors I learned about myself and have found in others. I know how to approach them and communicate without escalating. Through introspection, I was not only able to improve myself, but my communication and relationships. You can too. It's not me, it's you.